Ancient Egypt has various mysteries hidden beneath that surprise people. Today, we are showing you some of the amazing discoveries found in Egypt, and surely you will be terrified or surprised simultaneously. Excited? Then wait no more, and let's dive into the video. The discovery of the Valley of Golden Mummies. An Egyptian team at Bahariya Oasis recently discovered a mummy festival about 380 kilometers west of the pyramids. 4 tombs were excavated, and 105 mummies were discovered inside, many of which were beautifully gilded. These mummies are among the finest Roman period mummies ever discovered in Egypt, with many lavishly decorated with religious scenes. These ancient relics are around 2,000 years old, but have withstood the test of time admirably. Pyramids in Antarctica. An American and European research team claims to have discovered 3 ancient pyramids in Antarctica. However, according to a ScienceArray.com article, which was picked up by several, mostly Russian, websites including Voice of Russia, relatively little is known about the pyramids, and the team is keeping the details of the discovery under wraps. The only reliable information available to the scientists was that an expedition to the pyramids was planned to conduct additional research and determine whether the structures were artificial or natural. More claims of Antarctic pyramids have been made on YouTube, along with explanations of the various theories. If the researchers can prove that the pyramids were built by humans, it could lead to the most significant revision in human history. Roman fingerprints were found in the 2,000-year-old cream. A 2,000-year-old cream with fingerprints was discovered in a sealed Roman container. The metal artifact, which measures 6 centimeters in diameter and is in good condition, was discovered during excavations at a Roman temple complex in Southwark, London. When experts lifted the lid of a metal pot at the Museum of London, they discovered a white paste with a sulfurous odor. Gary Brown, one of the archaeologists, stated, "It appears to be some kind of cosmetic cream or ointment. Creams of this kind rarely make it into the archaeological record, making this a one-of-a-kind find. The cream could be used as a face paint in ritual ceremonies. The imprints on the pot could reveal whether it was used by an adult or a child, male or female. Although no one knows who threw the container into the seal ditch, it is believed the drain in which it was discovered had a ritual significance." Mystery of Khufu ship. The incredible mystery of the Khufu ship was thrust into the spotlight once more. The 26th of May marked the 65th anniversary of the discovery of the Khufu ship. On this day in 1954, one of the world's largest and oldest boats was discovered buried near Egypt's largest pyramid. According to Google's total description, the Khufu ship's mystery distinguishes it from Egypt's other monuments and creations. Archaeologists are baffled as to what the ancient vessel, discovered in an airtight vault near the Great Pyramid of Giza, was originally intended for. Archaeologist Kamal El-Malak discovered the Khufu ship buried on the south side of the Giza Pyramid. First, he noticed a line of massive limestone blocks encircling a rectangular pit. He then smashed his way through a limestone slab, revealing a vault beneath his feet. For the first time in 4,500 years, the sun's rays shone on the timbers of a massive papyriform ship built, dismantled, and buried at the height of the Egyptian Old Kingdom. The slow process of reassembling the ship's more than 1,200 pieces was overseen by Haj Ahmed Youssef, an Egyptian Department of Antiquities restorer. He researched ancient tomb models and went to modern shipyards along the Nile. The 143-foot-long, 19.6-foot-wide vessel was completely restored without the use of a single nail more than a decade later. According to The Independent, the ship was reportedly so well designed that if launched back onto the Nile today, it could sail just as well. Most experts believe the ship was built for Pharaoh Khufu and may have transported him to the afterlife. Furthermore, historians generally agree that Khufu constructed the 6-million-ton Great Pyramid of Giza. Khufu, also known as Cheops in Greek, was the second pharaoh of the 4th dynasty and reigned over 2,500 years before Jesus was born. Others believe the vessel holds the key to the construction of the pyramids. The Khufu ship was inspired by Atet, the solar barge of the sun god Ra. Solar boats, mostly made of cedar wood, were used in religious rituals in ancient Egypt, 100-million-year-old sperm. The world's oldest known sperm has been discovered, trapped in a piece of amber that solidified during the reign of behemoths like Spinosaurus. The massive sperm comes from a much smaller creature than the toothy Spinosaurus, an ostracod, which looks like a shrimp dressed up as a clown for Halloween. Ostracods, also known as sea shrimp, are average tenths of an inch long. Today, there are thousands of ostracod species, many of which have massive sperm cells. An example of this massive sperm was discovered in an ostracod from the Cretaceous period, which occurred 100 million years ago. The sperm was discovered inside an amber disc the size of a postage stamp in a mine in northern Myanmar. This tiny blob of tree resin contained 39 ostracods, 31 of which belonged to a previously unknown species called Myanmarcypris wu. Researchers made the most exciting discovery inside an adult female embui. The female's soft tissues, including 4 tiny eggs and a spaghetti-like mass within her seminal receptacles, were preserved. Ibis mummies. An ancient Egyptian mystery has been solved by the discovery of a cracked conundrum containing millions of mummified birds. Pharaohs and nobility were frequently mummified, but the practice was not limited to humans. Mummies of cats, crocodiles, mice, and mongooses have been discovered. Others, most notably the sacred ibis bird, were mummified as part of rituals to appease the gods and were discovered alongside human burials. Over 4 million sacred ibis mummies have been discovered in the Tuna El Catacombs, Gebels, and 1.75 million in the ancient burial ground of Saqqara. The vast majority were offerings to Thoth, a popular practice between 450 and 250 BC. On the other hand, the sheer volume of mummified ibises had experts scratching their heads, wondering where all these birds had come from. According to one theory, they were raised on a large scale in hatcheries. The archaeologists looked at DNA from 14 mummified sacred ibises discovered in ancient Egypt and 26 modern African samples. According to the findings, the level of diversity in mitochondrial DNA among ancient birds is comparable to that of modern wild birds, as are the levels of potentially harmful mutations. Because of high levels of inbreeding, the team believes that if the ancient Egyptians had farmed sacred ibises, genetic diversity in ancient birds would have been reduced. Wasif, one of the archaeologists, speculated that sacred ibises were lured to local areas and kept in their natural habitat, or perhaps captured and kept in farms for a short time, ready for sacrifice. Bear from the Ice Age. Reindeer herders in the Russian Arctic discovered the preserved remains of a bear from the Ice Age. The bear, which still has its teeth and nose, is thought to be a brown bear species from 22,000 to 39,500 years ago. Scientists at the Nephew University, known for its research on woolly mammoths and other prehistoric species, made an unprecedented discovery. The bear was the first of its kind to be recovered in one piece with soft tissue, according to Dr. Lena Grigorieva, a paleontology researcher at the university. The bear is completely preserved, with all internal organs intact, including its nose, said Dr. Grigorieva. Only skulls and bones had previously been discovered. As a result, this discovery is crucial for the entire world. The animal is an ancient relative of the brown bear, a massive species found in Eurasia and North America, according to Dr. Grigorieva. Surprisingly, these discoveries were both terrifying and shocking for us. What do you think of these Egyptian discoveries? Comment your views in the comment section and make sure to subscribe for more such videos.